Hello guys and welcome to this video. Now here's a watch I simply couldn't let go without sharing it first. This is a custom Meteorite dial from Dial Maker, and my client, who's over in the US now, actually requested a Meteorite dial with his daughter's name in Arabic printed on there. We've got limited edition automatic as well, and this dial is of course quite hard to come by and quite expensive, so I wanted to share it with you all so you could marvel in the gorgeous effect of that genuine meteorite layer on the top surface. Now, if you're new to the channel, please follow me, please subscribe. And my name's Simon. I run SVK Watches. They're also on Instagram and Twitter now, but this is my primary channel where I share all my latest and greatest watch builds, Seiko mods and the like. Now, today I just want to go over this watch and show you a few key steps of how we put this together just before it gets shipped off in its lovely leather watch roll and packaging over to the US to be enjoyed for many years to come. So obviously we've got a Yacht-Master style case. I'll explain to you as well where I've got the case and all the parts, but let's have another look at that dial. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous dial, and like I said many times already, it is genuine meteorite. So this rock, wherever it is now, has been sliced up into sections by Dial Maker. I believe he's based in Hong Kong. You get these nice little metal cases for them. You can have a look at his website or their website to place your own order. Now, the dials are typically in the region of $200 before you start adding shipping, taxes, and customized features such as that printing on the dial. Now, this can be obviously personal to you, and you can actually decide on all of the elements. So if you want a minute track, or if you want different markers or different lume colors and so on, you can literally pick any design, but be prepared to pay for it because it's certainly not cheap to do in a meteorite. But then again, how else are you going to get a real piece of meteorite on your wrist if it wasn't for Seiko modding? Now, the case is Namoki's latest slimline sub-style case. This has the typical SKX style bezel, again in a sub-style with the ceramic Yacht-Master insert from DLW Watches. The case and bracelet come from Namokimods, one of my top stores, and of course I've got a discount code link for you all to get some of these parts. All that useful info will be in the description. Now, interestingly, I didn't know this before, but yes, you can change the crown on the case to an SKX crown. So we've gone for an S-signed crown here. Inside the watch, we've got an NH34 movement by Seiko that is running away very accurately. It was around plus 4 or 5 seconds on my time grapher. That one came from Namokimods as well. So roughly the process goes, and client speaks to me about what they want. I'll place the parts order. They'll pay some sort of deposit, or usually they'll pay for the watch up front. With these custom dials though, you might be waiting maybe 4 or 5 weeks before they get made and shipped to me. Then I'll assemble it, everything in Dubai, obviously warranty it myself as well, and ship it onto you wherever you are in the world. So if you're interested in a custom watch like this, you found the right place. Please just let me know by email. That's info@svkwatches.ae. And if you're interested in my current available watches, they're all in my store as well. Now, let's just get this off the stand so you can see the back of the watch too. Now, this was a premium build, like I said, but then again, most of my watches are premium builds because I only use parts from high quality suppliers like Watch and Style, Namokimods, and DLW Watches in this case. But you've got, I mean, the star of the show really is that dial. We can't get away from it. I've tried my best to match the lume on the hands. It's not going to show up very well here. Now, as soon as that UV light hits it, you can see it's glowing blue, but in fact, as soon as you take it away, it is the same green shade. It's just there's so many layers on those markers that it does shine a little longer on the markers than the hands because they're just that much thicker. But really, really solid quality parts from Dial Maker. I would highly recommend them for custom dials like this. Now, looking around, it's a solid bracelet with a milled clasp from Namokimods. We've also got a see-through sapphire crystal to somewhat match the sapphire on the front as well. Solid end links on the bracelet, a screw-down crown, 200 meters of water resistance, a nice bezel action with 120 clicks. This one is quite quiet, which I like as well, nice and smooth, easy to rotate, and of course it lines up. Well, if I stopped it in the right place, it would line up perfectly at 12 on one of those clicks. There we go. Now on the crown, you have to unscrew the crown. If you pull it to its extremity, it stops the seconds. You can then accurately set your time. And once you're happy, pop it in. First position will quick set the date as well. And you can see that's all standard Seiko sort of style movement operation. But yeah, it's a solid watch and I'm really, really happy with it. In fact, right now I'm even wearing my own Meteorite dial. This is one that I made, God, maybe 3 years ago now, and it's still going strong. I don't wear it all that often now because I get through so many watches these days, but this is, I always just love that dial. One of my dreams was to have a Meteorite dial watch. Unfortunately, back then I didn't bother printing it with anything. Perhaps I should have, but just so you guys know, occasionally these dials are available, so it might be something you're interested in. So over on the left, you'll see a few shots of me building this, starting off with that gorgeous dial, of course, and placing those Mercedes hands. Those came from the Namokimods as well, along with that blue seconds. Then we built up the case. That is the slimmer style, sub-style case, which comes in at about 41 millimeters, fully assembled. A SKX sub-style bezel, ceramic bezel insert, and of course it came together really nice and easily thanks to high quality parts. So guys, what do you think of the Meteorite dial? What would you print yours with? I think it's always nice to see people customizing them with something that is meaningful to them. So you can be quite creative here. If you're interested in a watch like this, expect to be paying in the region of up to about $1,000 once it's all set and ready. So it isn't a cheaper option, but then again, you can get this look for much less if you opt for a non-Meteorite dial. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, guys. Thanks a lot for watching and let me know what you think. I'll see you in the next one.